All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining on this another live stream today. So this is the 1st of August, and this is on Sunday. So we are into the new month of August. So time flies. And let's see what's happening in the market and also what we can expect for next week. And since this is towards the new month, actually, I will be looking at the monthly chart on the Forex pairs and commodity gold and oil, and also indices, because this is where the new monthly chart starts. So every month and the new month, I look at the monthly chart, and every weekend and week start, I look at the weekly charts. And it's important to always see the bigger picture and break it down to the lower time frames. So in that sense, let's cover the monthly chart today and see what we can expect for next week and also for the month of August. So let me squeeze my face, and quick disclaimer as always, this is basically based on my own understanding knowledge. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, if you can follow the guidelines rules on this live stream, that would be great. Alright, so let me quickly say hi to everyone. Alright, Asa, Blackwater, and World Tracker, Suresh, Wong, Ivan, Dinesh, Muhammad, and Levins, Anthony, Nguyen, Ryan, and CG, Mehdi, and Gamer, thank you for joining as well. It's always nice to see everyone in this live stream. It's a relaxing Sunday, yes. Yeah, Dubai has been pretty sunny all day recently. It's been a bit humid and also very hot, but yeah, towards night time, it becomes very nice. Okay, so yeah, just listen to this live stream. Just relaxing and enjoying this Sunday live stream. All right, so let me cover the Forex pairs first. So starting from the Euro pairs, it's a monthly chart, right? Monthly chart, Euro USD. This is range. We had this doji candlestick last month of July. So we might see some breakout towards either direction, and when it does, we might see a strong trend up or downwards, but our overall structure is still ranging. So it's not really, not really things to talk about. I think we just focus lower time frames and look for entry chance. And Euro AUD, the month of July was bullish, but still this is also ranging. Chikou span touching, and Kumo just twisted, but this is too tiny, too short, and Kijun Sen flat, so this is ranging as per monthly chart. Actually, on the Forex pairs, we hardly see monthly trends, but the point here is to look at the Kumo structure and also where the market is at the moment, and candlesticks also we focus. So here is Euro Pound, and Euro Pound Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat on the monthly chart, but the price is actually into the Kumo now. So in lower time frames, it might be spiky, especially daily chart or lower time frames, it might be spiky, ups and downs. So we have to be careful for the month of August in that sense. And Euro JPY, after the Kumo breakout, now for the last 2 months it's been retracing backwards. And so in this case, it might retrace back to a Tenkan-sen, because the market has been above the Tenkan-sen for quite a while, since the month of May 1st. Last year, the market has been above the Tenkan-sen, and looks like for the last 2 months it's been retracing back to Tenkan-sen. So on the month of August, it might retrace back to Tenkan-sen. So in that sense, we might see downtrend. So sell will be a good chance. And Euro CAD, this is exactly in the range market. The price is in the Kumo, and the Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat. So there is no direction on the monthly chart. And looking at the Euro Swiss franc, right now on the daily chart it's downtrending, but as per this monthly chart, this is also downtrending. We can see that the Kumo Senko span A is pointing downwards, but overall Kumo has been flat. But one thing is that the Kijun-sen is pointing downwards and Chikou span still below the candles, so this is bearish. So in the month of August could be also bearish. So we'll see on this. And moving on to USD JPY, this is exactly flat ranging. In the lower time frames it's ranging too, but on this monthly chart this is also into the Kumo and everything flat. So no trend and no trace. Alright, and moving on to USD CHF, USD Swiss franc, this is bearish on the monthly chart. So finally we see one pair that is bearish as per monthly basis. The Kumo's down, Kijun-sen is pointing downwards. Last month of July was bearish, so the month of August could be also bearish. Chikou span still below the candles, so there is a good chance that the market goes bearish for the month of August. And the next one is USD CAD. This one is ranging backwards now. It's like flat Kumo, flat Kijun-sen. The market retraced back to the Tenkan-sen for the month of July. So afterwards, it might be resisted by the Tenkan-sen and it may continue to go down this way. So and I see that there is long wick pointing upwards in the monthly candlestick. So I can see that sellers are more than buyers in this market. So we might see bearish trend this month. And next one is a pound pairs. Pound USD, this is ranging now. Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, price into the Kumo. So we better focus lower time frames, which I will talk about sometime during the week. And this is pound JPY. Pound JPY is also ranging. So as I told before, in the monthly chart, monthly time frame, almost all the pairs are ranging on these majors and minors. So Kumo flat and Kijun-sen flat too. The price is exactly into the Kumo now, so it's ranging. And I was actually looking at the monthly chart of pound JPY last week and last week, because I was curious if the market would be closing below this engulfing structure. So the month of May's high and low has been engulfing the future candles of June and July. So if the close price was below the low of the monthly candlestick of the May, then in the month of October I was expecting a downtrend, but it looks like it didn't happen. There was a strong support, and looks like the market is still in ranging now. It doesn't mean that the market goes up this way, but this is still ranging. So it might be sideways, or you might see the doji candlestick on the month of August. So we can simply look at the lower time frames. Even lower time frames on pound JPY, I don't see any trends right now. So I think I will focus on other pairs next week. And here is pound AUD. Pound AUD is also ranging. Price is exactly into the Kumo now also. But on the lower time frame, it's uptrending, so we can look for the buy chance. And when you see the market breaks the Kumo upwards in this direction, we might see a continuous uptrend afterwards. But that's a monthly time frame, so it might take a couple months for that to happen. And pound CAD, this is ranging the whole time. Pound CAD, I don't remember last time I took a trade on this particular pair, but this is ranging the whole time. So yeah, not really, things to talk about. This is purely ranging, no trend and no trace. And lastly, pound Swiss franc, this is also ranging as per monthly chart. When you see price in between the Kijun Sen and Kumo, this is also ranging, retracing. So we better focus lower time frames to capture the edge. But one thing is that I can see that the Chikou span has been tracing the past candles like this. So Chikou span is right now here, and next candlestick is bearish. So looks like the market is going bearish and heading down to the Kijun Sen on the monthly basis. So in that sense, the month of August will be bearish on pound Swiss franc. And moving on to AUD pairs. AUD USD, it's ranging too. So you see many ranging pairs on these Forex pairs. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and there was a Kumo breakout. So yeah, it was expected the market continued to go up afterwards, but now it's going back into the Kumo and it became range. So we might see downtrend in the lower time frames, but even so, it might not gonna be so continuous because, as you can see, monthly chart is still ranging. And the next one is AUD CAD pair. This one is also ranging, retracing backwards. In the daily time frame and lower time frames, this is downtrending, so we can continuously look for the sell chance next week. But as for monthly chart, this is flat. But looks like the market is heading back to the Kijun Sen. So in that sense, the number 0.9 round number is going to be the target for this downtrend. And the next one is AUD JPY. This is also into the market Kumo and ranging. Yeah, the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so there's no trend and no trace. And AUD Swiss franc, this is also flat, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen. The Kumo is very tiny and thin like this. And this shows that this is a tricky market in the lower time frame. So you see that the market is downtrending right now on the daily chart, so we can follow the downtrend next week. But you can see that the Kumo is very thin and flat like this on the monthly chart. So that means the market can turn bullish anytime. So we have to have a proper risk management to trade AUD Swiss franc next week. And the next one is CAD pairs. CAD JPY retracing backwards, but now it was supported by the Senko span A. So Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat, but there's a chance that the market will be supported and continuously go up this way. So next week, the market could be bullish in that sense. And CAD Swiss franc, this is ranging, no trend, no trace. And CHF JPY, Swiss franc JPY, this is also flat ranging. But the market broke the Kumo upwards, which is significant. We had this Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Gold Cross, and Chikou span breakout, and two months back, in the month of May, the market broke the Kumo upwards. So next month, or this month or next month, we might see uptrend continuously in this direction. So that's the Swiss franc JPY. So let's move on to the commodity gold. I know lots of traders are interested in gold, and here is the overview of gold on the monthly chart as per Ichimoku. And I can see that there is a potential bullishness. So the month of August could be bullish, and there are a couple of reasons for that. One is the Kumo is flat, but Senko span A is technically up. So if the market gradually goes up this way, and if you see the Senko span A breaks the previous Senko span A level, then this is a nice confirmation for this continuous bullishness. And also the Kijun Sen is pointing upwards, and this also shows that this is uptrending right now. And Chikou span above the candles. So with these confirmations, I think the market is bullish. So next week could be bullish trend. Or next month, I mean the month of August could be bullish in that sense. So we'll see. And but we have this outside bar. Outside bar became inside bar. So looks like the volatility for the month of June was very strong, and also for the month of May was also very good. But for the month of July, it was there is a very tiny or smaller candlestick. So the market is losing the volatility right now. So yeah, if you're looking for the buy chance, I think that will be great for gold. And the next one is WTI crude oil, and this is monthly chart. This is looks like this is moving up, but for the month of July was doji candlestick. So when you see doji candlestick on any time frames, the theory is that you have to wait for the breakout. And since this is moving up, you better wait for the breakout of the previous high, in this case at 76.96. If you see that breakout, then the market will be continuously bullish. So that's the expectation for this one. And as per daily chart, the market has been supported by this trend line. So I can still see that this is bullish market. So let's move on to some indices. So first, Nikkei on the monthly chart, this is bearish right now. The market looks to be going backwards to the Tenkan-sen. So the expectation in this case is that the market retraces backwards to 26,906 level, and afterwards it may bounce by the Tenkan-sen and goes up in this direction. But if the market breaks it, then it can retrace all the way down to the Kijun-sen. It's possible. And the next one is Dow Jones. Dow Jones, as per monthly chart, this is bullish, and the market is about to break the previous resistance level at 35,116 level. And the Kumo's up, Kijun-sen is also up, and Tenkan-sen is also angle up, and Chikou span above the candles, and this is bullish trend on the monthly chart too. And we had this doji candlestick on the month of June, and July looks like it broke upwards. So on the month of August, if the market is persistent, then I think it's gonna go bullish trend. But always wait. Always be careful for any crash at the moment on these US indexes. So the next one is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is also bullish as per Ichimoku confirmations. The Kumo's up, Senko span B's up, A's up, Kijun-sen up, Tenkan-sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. And I don't see any signs of reversal. So this is bullish, and the market is about to break the previous resistance level at 15,144 level. So looks like for the month of August also is going to be uptrend in this index. And also same is true on this S&P 500. This is also bullish, and it looks like it's continuously bullish trend. You can see that there was a doji candlestick breakout. There was a doji candlestick on the month of May, and after the breakout, it becomes continuously uptrend. And so you see that the similar setup on this Dow Jones for the month of June was doji, and looks like it's breaking upwards. So yeah, looks like the trend is still bullish trend. And the next one is Euro stocks. Euro stocks on the monthly chart as per Ichimoku is flat. We have Kumo flat and Kijun-sen flat. So when you see this flatness, the market is losing its bullishness and it might retrace backwards to the previous resistance level or back to this Tenkan-sen. So yeah, next month, for the month of August, could be retracing or ranging unless it breaks the previous high upwards furthermore. And the next one is FTSE 100. This is also ranging flat. The Kumo is completely flat and the Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen also flat. Chikou span also very close to the candles. And we had these 3 consecutive doji candlestick on the monthly chart on the FTSE. So unless the market breaks a resistance level of 7221 level, I expect the market continue to be in a range like this. It might be ranging for the month of August, so we have to be careful not to jump into the market in this condition. And here is CAC France. CAC France is bullish also, but this is now retracing backwards. You can see that the Kumo became flat and the Kijun-sen also became flat too. So this is bullish, but next month, unless the market breaks the resistance level of 6687, we might see some bearishness or range market in the month of August. So we'll see which way it goes. And the next one is the DAX index. Yeah, DAX index is also the similar situation. This is now a bit retracing backwards. Technically, this is bullish. We have the Kumo bullishness, and Kijun-sen is technically pointing upwards, and the Tenkan-sen is also bullish, and Chikou span bullish too. But we had this doji candlestick for the month of July, so better to wait for the breakout of the previous high at 15810 level, and afterwards look for buy to be safer. But still, this is bullish, so I think it will be persistent on the month of August. Okay, next one is Nifty chart. So Nifty was also very tricky last month, but you can see that the Kumo's up right now, and Kijun-sen still moving up, and Tenkan-sen up too, and Chikou span above the candles. So simply in this case, this is bullish, so I expect the market breaks the daily resistance level of 15964 level, but and when it breaks, it is significant because that will also be a breakout of the previous doji candlestick. So, and there is a run number soon after the breakout, 16,000. So if you can wait until the market breaks that run number, that will be a perfect timing to buy. But unless the market breaks that level, it might retrace the ranges. And let's move on to AU200. Yeah, AU200 also bullish. It's been consecutive bullish candles on the monthly chart. Kumo is up, but if you see the Kijun-sen, this is flat. And you can see that there is a engulfing candlestick. This is called inside bar. And when you see inside, you have to expect the market will be ranging or retracing backwards in this direction. So simply you better wait until the market breaks the resistance level of 7508 level, and then look for the buy chance is a key. And the next one is Hang-Seng index. Hang-Seng on the monthly chart was the huge drawdown. There was a huge downtrend, and the market went all the way back to this Kijun-Sen or the Senko span B level, and this is ranging still in the monthly basis, but in the lower time frames it's bearish, so for sure this is not a good time to buy. Yeah, so basically that's the whole analysis on this index as well. So let me cover some of the news because we have lots of big news next week, including the rate decision, policy meeting, and also in the US there will be giving you ahead, there will be non-farm payrolls in the US on the month on next Friday. So usually on the Forex pairs we have lots and lots of big news for the first week of the month. So we just have to be careful. So yeah, let's move on to Monday. Tomorrow on the 2nd we have retail sales in Germany, so euro could be affected by this. And also ISM, manufacturing PMI, will be there in the US. So USD could be affected on Monday. And moving on to 3rd of August, Tuesday, we have rate decision in AUD. So yeah, AUD could be affected by this. And also the next day, technically, on the Wednesday morning in Asian time, there will be New Zealand unemployment rate. So if you are trading New Zealand pairs, you have to be careful for Wednesday morning in Asian time. And also retail sales report in Australia, so AUD could be affected by this Wednesday. And also the same day, euro retail sales will be there too. And ADP report. ADP, employment change, is one of the very important news in the US. So Wednesday, we have to be careful. It happens every month. So ADP is very important. And also ISM services PMI will be there also in the US. So Wednesday, we have to be careful for euro and the US. And moving on to Thursday, the 5th of August, there will be trade balance in Australia. So AUD could be affected by this. And also Thursday's topic, the big event is this, the policy meeting in the UK. So pound could be affected by this on Thursday. And also, yeah, moving on to Friday morning Asian time, there will be a governor law speech in Australia. So AUD could be affected by this. And then policy meeting. And also, as I mentioned earlier, there will be non-farm payrolls in the US. So yeah, just watch out this NFP report. And also unemployment rate in Canada afterwards. So yeah, like this, we have lots of big news for next week. So once again, the important news for next week will be, I will mind ISM, manufacturing PMI on Monday in the US, and also Tuesday, rate decision. I don't think the rate is going to be changing in Australia. So if that's still the same, then it might not going to affect it so much. But let's see, and what else we have? Wednesday we have ADP report, so USD, be careful. And Thursday, monetary policy meeting will be there in the UK, so pound, we have to be careful. And also rate decision in pound. And Friday, we have this non-farm payrolls. So yeah, every time you take trades, always open the website and just check if there's big news before you take a trade. And if there is, then simply just wait until the news is over and come back to the chart and take trades. Yep, so that's the overview for the month of August. So let me quickly come back to some comments. So, but yeah, looks like the market is active. I still see some trends in pairs. So, yeah, I will look for some opportunities from Monday tomorrow. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you as always. Let's see, Orvin says, hello Kay, on Euro Pound, the weekly Tenkan-sen, daily Kijun-sen, daily Tenkan-sen are on exactly same level. Is there any special significance to this? Does it mean the price zone holds more resistance? Okay, Euro Pound, weekly Tenkan-sen is here. And let's see, so he mentions daily Kijun-sen is about the same level. Okay, yeah, so daily Kijun-sen is pretty close. Tenkan-sen is also very close at this level. Yeah, so that means the market can retrace backwards to that level in this case. Yeah, so there is a support level at 0.8500, and the market could retrace backwards to 0.8589 level in this case. Yeah, simply it means like that. Let me see, on the weekly chart, so in the weekly basis, it could retrace back to Tenkan-sen like this. But overall market is bearish, so if it breaks, then I expect the market go down continuously in this direction. But that will be for weekly, so I think it's just a matter of time whether the market breaks the support or not next week. All right, let's see. Triple says, Kay, what is the best confirmation for a real breakout? Down or up? The real breakout, you can capture the market goes toward the direction after the breakout simply when you see the Kumo and Kijun-sen towards the same direction. So like in this case, there is a support level, but looks like this is going down. So yeah, next week or next week we might see a persistent downtrend. But if you see Kumo flat and Kijun-sen flat, like in the daily chart, yeah, daily chart shows that the Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, and Kumo flat. And when you see this kind of setup, then there might be some fake breakout, and it might retrace backwards to these levels. So yeah, I think these are the difference. So simply in this case, I would wait for the market breaks the support level of 0.85, and when it does, when it happens, that will make the Kumo down and Kijun-sen down, and Chikou span of course will be below the candles, and I will look for the sell chance afterwards. So that's one of the ways to identify whether the market is going to be fake breakout or not. And also risk management is important. When you see the fake breakout and the market retraces backwards, simply exit and look for other opportunities. All right, Gabby, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for the comment. Okay, Denish says, K, is August month traditionally lower due to holidays? So should we look out for a weak market in August? Yeah, in general, it's like that. In the month of August, it tends to weak because it's in a holiday. Banks will be in a holiday, and retail traders usually in the holidays too. So usually the volatility will be less. But this year, I'm not sure, because after COVID situation, I see the market is not really trending like last year so far. Like last year, in the month of in the year of 2020, I've seen huge trends, like more than 300 pips of trends on, on the euro pairs, pound pairs, and other pairs. But looks like not this year. So what that means is that so last year the market was moving up and down every week, like 300 or maybe 400 pips range. But looks like this year the market is still trending, but it's moving in about like 200 pips range for the monthly basis. So in that sense, there are still buyers and sellers, and the volume is about the same from the previous year. But because the range is kind of squeezing, I can see that the volume within the range is a bit higher. So I expect that there are pending orders, and also there are stop loss orders and highs and lows more than last year. So that means once it breaks, let's say in this example, once the monthly resistance or support line breaks out like here, then I expect the market goes towards that direction very quickly than last year. So in that sense, because of this reason, on the month of August, we still might see some active markets. So we'll see. Yeah, Jeff and Orvin, Dinesh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, so myself, for the month of July, I only took like 5 or 6 trades because I was busy relocating from Japan to Dubai for the month of July. And also, yeah, the market was not really active in the beginning of the July. So technically, I started to take trades 15th and afterwards. So after the 15th of July, I took 5 or 6 trades, and I get a return of close to 10%. So it was good for me. This week was very good, actually. Well, I mean, last week was very good. I took the pound AUD, and I got lots of pips from there. I got one of the positions with 71 pips, and other one I got 23 pips, and some other pips I got for last week. So that was very good. And I expect the continuously active market next week also, because we have big news, big events. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Orvin, I took a profit on pound AUD. Yes, I did. Yeah, it was a huge trend. So that was a very good trade. And that closed the trade for the month, and moving on to the month of August. So yeah, I am a type of a trader who takes less trades, but I take trades when the market is trending, and also I expect a bigger reward than risk per trade. So my win rate is about like 30% or 40%. It's less than 50% my win rate, but I can still generate 10% to 20% return per monthly basis. And that is because I value the risk-reward ratio more than win rate. And also I have the decent risk management. Yeah, these are very important keys. So this is like the free conversation time for the next maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so. Let's see. Preet says, "Hi Kay, I always liked the piano which was behind you when you were in Japan." You mean the violin, right? I don't have piano for myself. I think it's a violin. Yeah, Nyom, I'm in Dubai now. I relocated to Dubai in July. So until June, I was in Japan. And from July onwards, I live here. So I will be taking some videos more outside in Dubai and upload on my second channel. So you can see me. Some video clips in my life in Dubai on my second channel. Hello Susan, how are you today? Thank you for joining. Could you take a look at the Bitcoin? Yep, sure. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's see. Cryptos Bitcoin for the monthly chart. This is a bit ranging in sideways. Looks like the month of July was bullish, and now the new month, new candlesticks forming. Let me go down to the weekly chart. Okay, as per weekly chart, last week was bullish, but let's say this week it looks like this is still ranging so far. And let me see, on the daily chart basis, this is, looks like this is turning bullish. The market broke the Kumo upwards and this is bullish now. Okay, so looks like it recovered from the round number 30,000 and looks like this is turning bullish. It broke the previous resistance level too. And yeah, looks to be bullish, but I would wait until the Kijun-sen comes out of the Kumo and look for a buy chance afterwards. Otherwise, it might be ranging, retracing backwards still. But that will be my analysis on the Bitcoin. And personally, I don't trade cryptocurrencies, so this is just my view. If this were the Forex market, I will see the market like that. Renelle, thank you for your comment. Yes, I'm doing very well on my new apartment, new unit here. I can see the nice view in the background. Let's see, on average, how many trades you take every month, normally speaking? I take, I would say, when market's active, I take 10 trades or maybe 11, 12 trades per monthly. Or if the market is active, then I take more trades. Maybe 20 trades I take at the maximum number. But it looks like it's been a bit ranging right now. So yeah, I take less trades in this condition. Yeah, this is where I be very cautious on which market to pick to trade and exactly the timing to take trades too. Gino says, are there specific times in the day you look to consistently enter and exit your trades? Yeah, so basically I screen chart 3 to 5 times per day. So when I wake up in the morning, I screen charts, and if there's no trend, then simply I come back to charts maybe a couple of hours later, and if there's no trend either, then I will screen charts at night time and take trades if possible. So yeah, basically I screen these pairs. So I'm a Forex trader. I don't really trade the indices or cryptos. I mainly focus on the Forex pairs, and I screen these 21 pairs 3 times to 5 times per day. And that's my style. And in order to screen all these pairs, it only takes like 2.5 minutes. So yeah, if there's no trends, then just leave the charts and come back afterwards. Okay, so looks like it's about a time to end the live session. So because there will be a special event for Ichimoku membership tonight. There will be Ichimoku Zoom Cafe, which is monthly event, monthly meetup with Zoom. So I will get ready to do that. Okay, so yeah, once again, thank you for joining, everyone. And I hope you catch some nice pips, nice trends, and nice profits next week. So we are towards the month of August now. So we have big events next week. So just watch out for the news and make sure to place the stop loss before you take trades, and make sure to calculate the risk per trade also. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining, and I will see you next one. Until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and also stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.